All right. Good day, good morning, good night, evening, whatever time it is when you're watching this, because guess what? Today I'm here to bring to you phase two. Okay. Phase two of itsonly5.com. Now, before I get into this, I'm going to say this. We did phase one, and we kind of, as leaders, we kind of caved to what you requested. And by doing so, we made it a little tougher, which is why you see the slowdown that we had. However, here's phase two. Phase two will make this better. But phase two is not just about cycling. Phase two is about keeping a structure. It is about keeping rules in place. It is about doing what's best for the whole membership, not just the individual. Phase two is about paying it forward. Phase two is about bringing new members in to help them in their everyday life, help them get excited, help them just fulfill some of their dreams. Okay. Phase two is about goal packages. All right. We're going to get into that in a different video. This video is mainly to discuss the quote unquote comp plan because there's a lot to it. We've made a lot of changes for the better. This will help you cycle. This will help everyone move through the system faster with an easier flow. So, with that said, we're going to get into this now. You guys make sure you pause the video when you need to. Make sure you take the time to literally pay attention to all the things that we're going to talk about in this video. Like I said, it's very detailed, so I understand if you don't get it the first time, that's fine. But please rewind, go back, watch the video. If you have to watch it a few times, write down the questions that you may have. With those questions, be sure that you bring them up on our Zoom calls in the chat. The first couple of Zooms after we announce this will be geared towards answering questions about phase two. So, guys, with no further ado, we're going to go in here and I'm going to share my screen with you. And we're going to go here. All right. So, you guys are familiar with this, but wait a minute, there's something missing. All right, guys. So, as of right now, there are a lot of you who have joined our company. You are currently in cycle 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. You have not cycled to 5 yet. But here's the thing, the company, myself, and a few other, core members are going to bypass what we should be making to help this go a little bit quicker and a little bit easier. You guys want to cycle? This is what we're here to do. Okay. You guys want to be able to talk and be excited? This will help you. Okay. So, all of you guys have seen this part of the chart before. I know it looks different and it looks smaller, but there's a reason for it. Stay focused, stay excited. Don't think that we forgot anything. Okay, so some of you guys are on cycle 1. You came in, you gave your $6. $5 of it came into our program. $1 went into our processor. 8 people did the same thing and they paid you. That's $40. We took $20. We used it to pay for you to join cycle 2. Meanwhile, we gave your sponsor $1. You got to keep 19. The $20 we cycled down into here to get you into cycle 2 8 people come along and they give you a total of $160. 50 of that is going to come down to cycle 3. Again, guys, we do not require you to put any more money in. We give you opportunities, and if you choose to take those, fine. If you do not, that is fine as well. But you put your $50 in, 8 people will do the same. They will pay you a total of $400. We're going to take 250 of that. We're going to bring you down here to cycle 4. Before we do that, we're going to give you $7 to your sponsor, the person who invited you. You got to keep 105 on cycle 2. You got to keep 143 on cycle 3. And your sponsor got a total of $13. Guys, remember I said phase 2 is about paying it forward. So here's the thing. If you pay it forward for 20 people, you will make the same amount as you would for one of your own positions. Okay? So you got to do the math, guys. This is really worth paying it forward. Plus, you get to help somebody. All right, so $143. We took $250 to put you on to cycle 4. Cycle 4 costs you $250. 8 people will give you that $250. That leaves you $2,000 minus the 24. You get to keep $1,970. Okay, guys, remember that number used to be $1,476. So we're letting you keep more because we're taking less. We're only taking $6 for you to enter phase 2. Guys, this is a game changer, so keep that in mind. But as the incentive, the sponsor incentive, you got to walk away with $37. Not a whole lot, but guess what? That's 6 new people that you could have paid it in before you even hit cycle 2. So 6 new people could be following this plan that we're about to show you. And when you see it, the life-changing ability that this has, you will be amazed. You, as the person who cycled, will make $2,237. Now, I know that's a lot less than the 80,000 plus. However, this is just a portion of the cycle. You will now remove yourself from phase 1, round 1, and that's it. There is no more rounds, no more phase 1. Okay, we will discuss how phase 1 will actually be phased out. Before that, I want you guys to see this. This was the old company structure. Yourself here, 2 people, 4 people, and then 8 people who paid you. All right. That was the old structure. We're now out with the old, in with the new, but we're still doing a company-wide forced matrix, which means everybody in the company is going to help you fill the positions under you, except it no longer looks like this. It now looks like this. Guys, you hear us say it all the time in everything we do. You come into the company, you put in your $5. 8 people will put in $5. That equals 40. Well, that's what used to happen. Our company would help you build these 2 levels here. And when these 8 people came in, those were the ones who paid you. Well, guess what? We don't need these 6 people. We're going to do it a little bit differently. Bam. Now, 8 people come in, period. We have now went from basically a matrix to a binary in a sense. We'll call it a modified binary. Okay. Now, 8 people come in. You come in here. 1 person, 2 persons, 3, 4, so on and so on. Once this last position gets filled, you cycle. Okay, keep that in mind because remember, we have 6 other positions that no longer have to be filled. That in itself will speed up the process. So we're going to come over here and go out of phase 1 with a ticket price of $6 and into phase 2. Guys, phase 2 is the game changer. All right. So here's what's going to happen. Remember, the same rules, green lines, go back to the beginning of the round or cycle, or in this case, the phase that they're on. So you're going to put in $5. You're going to get 8 people in this new structure who are going to give you a total of $40. We're going to take 20 out, give $1 to your sponsor. You get to keep 13 this time. Yes, I know it's not 19 because we took 6 to put you right back into the same cycle you just came out of. So think about it, guys. You are already feeding the momentum of phase 2. We're going to finish that process. We're going to do it again. We're going to bring you down. Notice we took $20 out. We took you to cycle 2. You're going to walk away with $160 from 8 people total. We're going to take 50 of it, put you into phase 3. We're going to take 5 of it, and we're going to give that to your sponsor. Now, you as the sponsor, you are able to turn around and give a pay it forward to 1 new person. Guys, phase 2, all about paying it forward. We're even giving incentives and bonuses for paying it forward. Understand, this is just the beginning. All right, so on cycle 2, you got to keep $99. Yes, it's $6 less than the last phase you were on. However, we took that $6 and we put yet another position back here at phase 2, cycle 1. Again, it keeps the momentum going around and around for this phase. All right, so now we've gotten you down here. We've taken $50 out. We put you into phase 2, cycle 3. 8 people are going to give you $50. That's $400 total. $250 gets to pay you into the next cycle. So you're in cycle 4. You're going to walk away and pay $12 to your positions that are going to put 2 positions back here at cycle 1. So if you haven't noticed, you're over halfway to cycling someone else. So again, it's our way of giving back. All right, on this, you're going to give your inviter, sponsor, whatever you want to call them, $7. You get to keep 131. Now, you're taking your 2 tickets, put them back up here. We're going to move you down to cycle 4 that costs $250, which we already took out, meaning 8 people will give you a total of $2,000. 500 of that will put you into cycle 5. Your sponsor gets to walk away with 24. You get to keep $1,380. All right. So now $96. Where does that go? It buys you 16 new positions here at cycle 1 in phase 2. 16 new positions is literally 2 people who cycle automatically just from your 16 positions. Okay, so we've taken out $500 to bring you down to cycle 5. Cycle 5 is 500, 8 people, 4,000. We're going to take $1,000 out to put you on phase 6, which gives your sponsor $147. You get to keep $1,653. But now we're seeing the hyperlines. Hyperlines are $120 back to cycle 1, round 1 in phase 1. For all of you guys who are sitting there who said you haven't cycled, you will begin to cycle out of phase one. When we do this, guys, we have a position that is marked. That position, once it cycles out of one, cycle one, round one, this one will close. Now, everyone will cycle back to round one, cycle two. When that position reaches and cycles out of that, we will close phase one. We will close phase one, round one, cycle two. That will continue until no one is left in round and phase one. Everyone will be back here. Now, at that point, these orange lines will change and they will go to phase two, cycle one. So now all of these lines will all go back to cycle one, phase two. Guys, if you're not seeing it yet, please watch the video again. This is huge. Okay, so 80 tickets, which means 10 people from cycle one will now cycle to cycle two. Okay, if those 10 people cycle in, that means at least one person is going to cycle out and put another position here. Guys, this is confusing. I understand it's a lot to take in. However, this will make you move. It will bring all those positions that were purchased in phase one to phase two so that we can eliminate phase two. I'm sorry, phase one. We'll eliminate phase one. Okay. Now that process is going to continue. As you see here, every single cycle, you will put 120 tickets back to phase one, cycle one, or whichever cycle we're on as we clear them out. As I said, when the profile, which is the last person to join before we unlock phase two, when that profile clears one, it will be done. One will be gone. When it clears through two, two will be gone, three will be gone, four will be gone. And at that point, all of these orange lines here will come back to phase two, cycle one, and it will speed the momentum of this level and this phase so much that you guys will not even understand how fast you can cycle. Okay, so we're going to continue this process. Once we do all this, here's what's happening. You're the sponsor. You get to walk away with $42.54 at the end of this. The person in the cycle will walk away with $86,406. Remembering, unlike our old charts, you don't see that yellow box down here that says you're going to get re-entered into round two. Nope. You get to start right back up here at phase one. All you guys that have been around for a while, you can thank Guillermo for this, because Guillermo is the one that said we didn't need more than one phase or round. So this is where we're at now. So all of these are going to come back and they will start right here. No matter how many you have, they will always come back to phase two, cycle one, and they will follow this process. Okay, guys, this will happen repeatedly over and over and over. Now, what this means is you are going to cycle faster. So for everybody going, well, what about phase one? What are we doing with the phase one positions? Phase one positions will be gone. Once we clear phase one, the positions here in phase two will cycle even faster, because now all these orange lines are not going back to phase one anymore. They're going back to phase two, cycle one. So think about it. For every 80 tickets, you are sending 10 people back. Or I'm sorry, you're sending 10 people forward from cycle 1 to cycle 2. Then you add another 40 tickets, and that many more positions come right back here and start over again. Guys, you will multiply faster than you ever did in phase 1. You will multiply in cycle faster than you ever did in phase 1. Here are the issues. The issues are, do not ask us to buy more than one position per day, because we are not changing the number of positions. We are not going to have the names on the next cycle. Guys, you won't need to worry about the next cycle. That is a waste of your time. I'm telling you that now. I've been saying that since we put it up. But phase 2, this is what you guys have all been waiting for. It looks complicated, and I understand it's a lot of information. So please pause the video and literally look at what we have given you. Guys, this is a game changer to change game changers. Okay, this will phase us out of 1 and all the issues that were created, and phase us right into phase 2, where we can accomplish our goals even faster. So you're looking at $86,406 over and over again until we open phase 3. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the old company structure. This is how it worked, guys. Okay, company, everybody in the company right now, congratulations. At the time of recording this, we had just cleared 19,000 members in less than 4 months. Okay, we are growing quite rapidly. We are cycling people. You guys know we're cycling a lot. For those of you who have been keeping up with my partner's posts, where he shows you how many we cycle per day. But the company used to say, okay, everybody in the company is going to help fill these positions. It was great. It was working fine. And now it will be working better. Now, this is your position. These are the positions that the company will help you fill. There's only 8. We have eliminated 6 positions from your downline. So literally, we are now considered a modified binary. Okay, we're only not a true binary because we don't do this straight under you up and down. It really basically is the same thing, but because the company members, I may get you the person that falls here. John Arnold may get you the person that falls in your second spot. A random member might fill all of these spots just from recruiting people in one day. Okay. So again, it's the same thing. These may not be people that you know. They may not be people that you brought in, but they will fill your positions, and each and every one of them will pay you whatever amount is on the cycle that you happen to be in. So guys, again, phase 2 chart. I know it looks scary. It looks like a lot, but it's really not that hard. And as I said, our goal is to phase out round 1, phase 1. Cycle 1 through 4 is all we're going to complete. When 1 gets to the point where our marker profile has cleared and went into cycle 2, cycle 1 will close. We will feed everything. Instead of going back to phase 1, cycle 1, it will go back to phase 1, cycle 2. Okay. So understand this is a process that we have to go through to get everything where we need it to be. Please go ahead and pause this video and take a look at this. And if you're not excited, guys, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. We are all about change. We are changing lives, both yours, ours, and other people that we bring in. So again, phase 2 will be about restrictions and structure. It will be about paying it forward. It will be about goal setting and our goal packages. So understand this. I will have some more videos where we are going to talk about things like the global pool. How can you utilize that to help people? How we can get out of the mindset that we have to be a person's sponsor just because we introduce them to the program. A lot of you guys have people that I personally brought into the company because I brought them in and I purposely let them go to the global pool so that you guys could get people under you. Okay. We have got to stop worrying about me, and me. We have to think as a team. We have to think as a goal for all of us to succeed. So the global pool, paying it forward, and the changes that we're making will be enforced. There will be no changes unless we deem them necessary. So guys, watch for the next videos. We're going to be doing a couple videos on these things and showing you exactly what you can do. We will be doing training calls on how to approach people, how easy is it. We have marketing materials now in our fan page. They will be listed in the website as soon as possible. However, we listed them on the fan page in our Telegram chat as well. There is a link. If you have Canva, you can use that link to go in and edit what we've designed. Okay, by putting your own referral code, your own QR code, your own referral link, your phone number, your email, whatever it is that you want to change. Leave the main content alone and just change the contact information. And guys, these things work miracles. Okay, it's not that hard. So make sure that when you get involved and you make sure you see what this phase is all about. Again, phase 2 is about massively changing people's lives and paying it forward. Guys, paying it forward is huge for you because guess what? You get back more than tenfold. I'm talking hundreds of folds. Okay, just for giving up $6. Guys, paying it forward in the long run will make you much more wealthy spiritually, emotionally, and financially. So again, guys, pause the video, go back, look at the chart, and please make sure that you understand our process and what we're doing here and how much better this will help you.